Libra, what's up? Welcome back to my channel and welcome to your January mid-month energy check. This will be a general reading for Libra Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We're going to check in and see what your energy is looking like for this January mid-month, January 2021 mid-month. What do we have for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? If you haven't already, please do consider liking and subscribing to my channel. That's if if the message resonates. If it doesn't, that's cool. Just come back. There could be messages for you in the future. If you have already subscribed and if you've liked or commented on any of my videos, big fat thumbs up to you. You are very much appreciated. But I appreciate anyone who decides to click that play button and decide to watch. You are very appreciated. I'm glad you're here. So let's see what we have for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Mid-January energy check-in for the Libras. We're going to do past, present, and future. And then we'll get an advice card from the Mystic Rebel Oracle deck. So what do we have for Libras? What do we have for Libras? What do we have for Libras? The Hermit card. Okay, so now the cards are just flying out. Hold on, Spirit. Let's try this again, please. So we have the Hermit card, the Four of Wands in the past. In the present, we have the Queen of Wands. What else do we have for the present energy? The Death card. And for the immediate future, Libras, what do we have for the immediate future? We have the Six of Cups. And we have the Four of Swords. Underneath the deck, we have the Nine of Pentacles. This could be you, Libra, thinking about being single. Thinking about, just being self-sufficient, single. Getting all the things that you need in order as far as your material world. Working on your job, your finances, the home. Things of that nature. But just taking the time out to take care of yourself, perhaps. And maybe working towards building a Ten of Pentacles. But this is taking care of yourself, being self-sufficient. In the past, we have the Hermit and the Four of Wands. So Libra, you could be taking a time out from some type of partnership or union that you were in. Or this could be you just literally being in the home, hermit mode, a recluse, going within, getting guidance, working on your spirituality, your spiritual growth, being guided by the universe on, what you need to do as far as where you're headed, perhaps, or where you've been. But being in the home and, maybe just staying out away from the public scene, which is not unordinary these days. But I just see you, Libra, which is not really Libra's energy for the most part. You're very social. But taking the time out, looking within, going within, looking at yourself. Spiritual practices in the home. Maybe you're working on yoga, doing yoga, working on your meditative practices, or just really structuring your home in a way that is more spiritually uplifting for you, but going within, taking the time out. You may not be talking to someone as well, as I was saying. This could be you taking the time out to not speak and talk, or not having any type of communication because you're in hermit mode from someone you were in a union with. You could be separated if this is a marriage or something of that nature, but maybe taking the time out from a partner. That's the past. In the present, we have the Queen of Wands and the Death card. Perhaps you've come out of the hermit mode, kind of gotten those answers after going within. Now, being inspired, being driven by your passions, creativity, using that intuition that you were building up in that hermit mode and realizing what needs to be put to death. in a situation or moving forward, having transformed yourself even, because I mean, how do you go from the Hermit to the Queen of Wands? You have to go through some type of transformation for some people, or for the most part, is what I'm trying to say. But we're going to clarify these. Let me speed it up so we can clarify. In the immediate future, we have the Six of Cups and the Four of Wands. So, you know, there may be a time after being in your Queen of Wands energy for a little while, feeling like you can get back out there. Something needs to be put to rest again, some type of death or ending happening where you have to take a time out and do some more self-caring and reflecting and contemplating. And you could be plagued by some memories of the past, thinking about someone from the past, or this could be someone from the past approaching you, or you approaching someone from the past, but I don't feel like it's you going towards anyone. I just feel like this is kind of being, you know, to yourself, thinking, contemplating, and kind of thinking about the past. So let's clarify this Hermit and Four of Wands. Oh, shucks. My cards are all jacked up, y'all. Let's see if I can get those back upright, because that wasn't supposed to happen. Give me a second. Sorry. Now, if they come out reversed, that's one thing, but I don't like to start them in reverse. I just messed up my deck is when I was shuffling. I don't know how I got them switched up like that. Okay, so let's go with it. If it comes out reverse, it comes out reverse. So let's look at this Hermit and this Four of Wands. So again, I feel like you may not be talking to someone, Libra. You may want to check out the Virgo reading. Yeah, because in the Virgo reading, there was like, it's titled Radio Silence, because like the energy within that reading, there was no talking whatsoever. But you may be taking a time out from someone. You guys may not be talking. I'm not getting a lot of work indications, career or money indications in this, but who knows? You could be working from home with this Hermit and Four of Wands. What's the Hermit and Four of Wands? Let's get the Four of Wands. What's the Four of Wands? Okay, so we have the King of Wands. There's your pair, and the Seven of Pentacles. So the Seven of Pentacles, clarifying the Hermit, again, you know, you may have been taking time out, investing in your spiritual growth, your spiritual practices, invested in your spirituality, investing in that, taking the time out to work on that. This Four of Wands, clarified by the King of Wands, this could have been someone that you were in union with. Again, we have the Queen of Wands here in your present energy. That could be you, Libra. This could be your pair. Maybe you're taking a time out. You could, again, be separated from someone that you were in union with. Or this could also be, again, taking the lead in the home with that Hermit card. Just being in the home, working on your spirituality, meditating, but taking the lead on that and passionately pursuing your spiritual growth is what I'm getting. Like you're really invested in that. It's like he's looking at looking at the time and the energy that's been put into this spirituality that you may be seeking, or just working on your spirituality and getting those insights from the divine. What's the Queen of Wands? Why is the Queen of Wands here? That's a lot of cards. That's a lot of cards. That's too many cards. I'm sorry, y'all. It's too many. Alright, Spirit. Let me shuffle. What's the Queen of Wands? What's the Queen of Wands? Alright. So we have the Page of Wands and the Five of Swords. So, yeah, again, I feel like, at some point you come out of this hermit mode and, being withdrawn, and you get to a place where you're ready to freely express yourself and come back out and maybe play in the social arena again, exploring your curiosities, your passions, your creativity, and just being, really driven by those passions and doing that. I do feel like that with this Five of Swords coming out with the Death card, I don't know, it's a weird energy that I just got from it. I feel like this has nothing to do with you. I feel like it has something to do with you, Libra, but it's like maybe it's outside influences and energy. People seeing you come out of that hermit mode and coming out of, that reclusive state and coming back out and shining like a Libra would in their social arena. And it's causing some type of jealousy and conflict. But it's for some reason you're not bothered by it. Like where Libras can straddle the fence, so to speak, because they see things from all angles and they like to toe the line of fairness and balance. It's almost like you don't see it. It's like you don't care to see it, and you're putting that to rest. You're being more assertive. Not that Libras are passive, but again, you do try to kind of tote the line of what's fair, what's tactful, what's, balanced and harmonizing for everyone, brings harmony to a situation. But it's almost like the horse is just stomping on the competition. It's stomping on the people who would wish to cause Libra any type of conflict. And it's like Libra stepping out of being the one known to be fair and balanced and just squashing people, being assertive, but still doing it gracefully, because that's what you would do, right, Libra? You would still be graceful about it. Because look at the horse, she's just like right? All right, so let's take a look at the Four of Swords. What's the Four of Swords? Six of Cups. I do feel like, maybe you're thinking about memories of the past and how maybe, you would have been in the past. It doesn't have to be a person specifically, but for some of you, there definitely could be a past person. Maybe you put death brought it into a situation where you're the Queen of Wands, they're the Page of Wands. They may have been a bit too immature. Like you match each other's energy, and the fact that there's passion, there's inspiration, there's creativity there. You're driven by that, but there could be an age difference or a maturity level, a difference in maturity level, and so you had to put that to death because perhaps this person brought too much conflict in your life, or is bringing conflict in your life, because this is the present energy. Regardless, though, time is fluid. So this could have already happened. This may be happening. It may happen in the future. But you still may be looking back on this person with this immediate future, having the Six of Cups here. You have the Four of Swords, clarify the Page of Swords. So, again, you may be watching each other. Check out the Virgo reading. What's the Six of... Okay, yeah. Check out the Virgo reading. We have the Eight of Swords clarifying the Six of Cups, the Page of Swords clarifying the Four of Swords. Then we had an extra with this this Chariot card popping out. So this is like the lack of forward movement, not having the motivation and drive to move forward in a situation, maybe away from someone. We do see the Eight of Swords here as well. So this is feeling trapped, some type of mental entrapment, one that one creates for themselves. It's not really that you're in a prison. It's just you feel like you're imprisoned, but you're imprisoned by your own thoughts. So, and that could be being plagued by memories of the past, because we do again see this Four of Swords here. This is like you know, not speaking, being in contemplation, trying to rest and recuperate, but, you know, there's these memories here as well. But there may not be any real communication. We did see the Hermit card here in the past as well, but this could just be, if there is any communication, it's very, very little. Maybe a text message here or there, checking on the person. But for me, this is more about, you know, gathering information. So this could be, you know, being quiet, not really speaking, and keeping tabs on one another on maybe social media. Either you're doing it to them, they're doing it to you, or it's going both ways. But there's no forward movement in this situation. Just take a look at the Nine of Pentacles. I think essentially, Libra, you may decide to be single. I don't know. But again, I do feel like some of you may have been in union in a situation with someone with that Four of Wands there. And there was an ending with the Death card. What's the Nine of Pentacles? Don't want to talk about it, Libra? What's the Nine of Pentacles? Judgment in reverse. So yeah, this is maybe someone ignoring that inner calling to be single in this situation. There's still this contemplating. Four of Swords, Page of Swords, Eight of Swords on this Six of Cups, and not moving forward. So there's like someone's ignoring this inner calling, maybe realizing that this needs to be put to death after you've gone into hermit mode and kind of gotten the guidance that you need, or that just could be too just withdrawing from a situation. But I don't know, you guys. Libra, what's up with that? But that's what I have for you. Let's get some overall advice. Just keep in mind that you have free will. Like, these are just cards telling you what the energy is saying at the moment you decide to watch this video. If it resonates, don't try to force yourself within the story, but you have free will. Like, perhaps you will come out of that energy of ignoring that calling or the lack of movement. Maybe you'll come out of that Eight of Swords energy where you're feeling trapped in your mind. What's the advice? New love. So I do feel like, you know, it says no. We got one more. I just pulled another one just because. It says no and new love. So initially what I'm feeling with the new love is you're harping on the past, and there is this calling that you're maybe ignoring to move forward and have the motivation to move forward in a situation, to be single for a little while. And once you do that, there's going to be new love that comes through, and that could be love with yourself. It doesn't have to be with another person. And I do feel like this mental trap that you may have found yourself in and just contemplating over the past, this is the universe telling you no, there's new love waiting for you. So that's what I have for you, Libra. I hope it resonates. If it does, do consider liking and subscribing and coming back next time, because I'll see you then. Bye.